Come back, that momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now Jones. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Jones. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go, defense.
Now it's Burrow. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll go option to the short side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there out of the running game.
Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well. Off the option, here's Montgomery.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Burrow's throw here taken in by Knox.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Back now in Baltimore. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Busted!
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's Burrow. Caught by Jones. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields lets it fly for Thielen. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Burrow looking to pass. He completes it to Jones. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Yeah, they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Come on. You better break it. 11 MT.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Lets it fly for Thielen. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because
nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. I'm ready for more.